Hey, hi, all. This is Pradeep. Today I'm going to discuss about how we can use Azure Pipeline for object deployment, Snowflake object deployment. So coming to the Snowflake object, like it is like coming to the Snowflake, it's a cloud database solution like Postgres and MySQL. Inside you can create a database and you can create tables and you can store data. So because of the AI and ML booms, people started using this Snowflake. You can consider it's a DB solution. You can store your data, bunch of data. So in this case, in this video, we are going to discuss how we can automate the process of deployment, object deployment. In the sense, creation table, deletion table, or updation of table. So this kind of task we can do through Azure Pipeline. So basically, before talking about the demo, like why I taken this solution, right? So our team is faced the main issue, that is a permission issue, because different people have different access to the Snowflake account. So like some people can't do creation of the table, so some people can't delete the table. So we face a lot of this kind of permission issue. Because of that, we wasted a lot of time. So that's why we come up with a this solution, CI/CD solution. So data engineer can simply upload their queries, SQL queries, this Snowflake queries into the GitHub repository, and they can trigger the pipeline. So that is their job. So in this case, like everything is tracked. So like who created that table, who ran the pipeline, who pushed that content to the Git. So these all the things are recorded. So we can simply find like who done that changes, when it changed. So this kind of information we can get from the CI/CD side. So that is the advantage of this solution. So we'll start the demo. So coming to the programming language side, we are using two programming language. First one is Python and another one is YAML. So coming to Python, Python is used for Snowflake DB connection. Plus, we are passing the query inside the Python also. Okay, so this two is happening inside the Python. And coming to YAML, we are mentioning related to Python file. Okay, so we can just analyze this Python file. So initially, we are doing the connection, DB connection. So we required this Snowflake connector. So that's why we importing this one, and then we require the DB information. So from Snowflake portal, you can get the information. Like you can go to the account, and they can simply select account and v account details. Account details. Then you will get the information. You can pass this information. So again, in my case, I add coded all the information. So but it's not it's not, you need to avoid in the real world case. Okay, you should use any AWS secret manager or Azure vault, or maybe in pipeline also we have the option variable. You should use these kind of stuff to avoid hard coding option. Okay, so in this is like for testing purpose, that's why I'm add coding, but it's not best practices. Okay, so so this information you have to pass, and then you have to connect this to the DB. So this connecting to the DB is happening from Python file, and then we are passing queries. So here you can see I'm just this query is simply doing the deletion of table, and I have another file that inside that file is happening creation of table. But the main area is same, like the connection part is same. Okay, so this is the two file I have, and hope you clear about the Python file. Just doing the DB connection and triggering the Python queries. Sorry, triggering the MySQL queries. Okay. So coming to the Azure pipeline part, like here I'm mentioning like Ubuntu as Ubuntu is my I'm using as Ubuntu running for the pipeline. Then as a why I mentioned parameter means like I can select which Python file I need to trigger. So in this case, I have creation table and deletion table. But in future, maybe it will add more. So I can add simply a new entry here. While running the pipeline, I can select which pipeline I need to trigger. So maybe I can show that to you. While running the pipeline, you can see we have the option to select Python file. So in this case, I have two files, so that's why I added two parameter here, and that is visible here. Okay, and then coming to the dependency part, like I'm installing the Python. This area is for Python installation, and this is for Python. I already mentioned we require the Snowflake connector library, so I'm installing this library also. So this two is related to Python dependency. So here is the this is actually core area. So from here we are triggering the pipeline. So whatever the option we selected here, so suppose if you while running the pipeline you select employee table py, so that information is feeded here. So we are replacing here that value. Okay, so whatever the option you selected here, that will replace here. So that Python file will trigger in the Snowflake DB. Okay, so this is the YAML file. Just I'm just passing the parameter and then triggering that parameter. Inside the parameter, we are mentioning the file name. So that file will execute in the Snowflake site. Okay, so we can write out this option. So basically, before running the option, we can just go to the DB. So coming to the configuration part, right? So this is my user, and this is my schema, and this is my DB. So we can go to that DB. We can go to data and then database, and then this is my DB, and then schema part I'm used migration, right? So yeah, this is a migration. So this is a migration. So here you can see I already have that employee template. So like last time I ran that pipeline. So that while running that pipeline, I selected creation template. So in this case, we can select the deletion employee py file. So basically, this file will trigger in that time. So basically, sorry, this file. So basically, it will delete that table employee. Okay. So we can try this option. So I'm running the pipeline. Again, this information, like I will change. So after completing this session, I will change. So it won't work for you. So it's running the pipeline. So like step like this will execute by step by step. So this is dependency installation. So we are mentioned that Snowflake connector dependency, right? So that will happen here. Then yeah, it's executed now. We can check this area. So here you can see employee table is deleted. Okay, so we can refresh. Now we can see employee is available here. We can refresh. Now we can see there is no object here. So yeah, so this through this option we can automate the management of Snowflake objects, right? So we don't want to log into the Snowflake for running the queries. We can simply paste this information into the repository, and we can trigger the pipeline. So in this case, we can track all the information, like who did the changes, when did the changes. So everything is tracked in the CI/CD side. So yeah, that's it for today's.